Japan. Political pressure is growing on the administration after details emerged about the cabinet role in formulating a controversial request to liquor suppliers that asked them to halt alcohol sales to restaurants, floating guidance, a development that has put the already embattled Prime Minister even further on the back foot. The minister in charge of the coronavirus response said Wednesday that the government requests that vendors pause sales with establishments contributing to sell alcohol, despite being asked not to do so amid Tokyo's latest state of emergency had been restricted a day earlier. But the retractions in unlucky to end Prime Minister as politicated healthcare and an uproar of criticism has continued reverberate within a political area. And said that he was the one of the who orchestrated an effort following the ministerial meeting to issue written request the liquor industry. The written notice issued by the cabinet and the National Tax Agency drew strong disappointment from All Japan Liquor Materials Association Chairman K.Y. He has argued that complying with such a request would leave their relationship with customers cultivated over many years in tatters.
Academics said such request was likely to constitute illegal administrative guidance at the tax agency, which directly issues merchants businesses licenses does not have the authority to demand such action from them, a power only prefecture governors have.
And said Wednesday at the diet, although the written request that vendors was issued not government nonetheless withdrew it on Tuesday night. It was a mistake, he said. I feel sorry for causing a great concern among the liquor vendors. The direct affairs chief of three opposition partners, the Constitution Democratic Party of Japan, the Japan Communist Party, and Democratic Party for the People, have reportedly agreed to call for Anne's restoration on the basis that she is not fit to serve as the minister in charge of economic and fiscal policy, as well as Japan's coronavirus response. Opposition lawmaker Misato Ima of CDP was among the to grill and Wednesday, considering the request had been hashed out during Mr. meeting last week, where the Prime Minister was present as blame for the flamer, he said.
However, in reiterating that he was primarily responsible for the decision, Wires said Wednesday that there had been no discussion of concrete proposal during the meeting.
I also would like to apologize for causing coronavirus to a lot of people.
As told reporters,
Asked whether he can continue to trust and to serve Minister heading up. Response. Suga did not directly answer the question, instead saying that an absorbed with containing the pandemic day and night, but that it's important for him to explain things carefully. Nishimura added that government never intended that weaker missions would be completed. Followed the request, brushing aside, I called for his restoration. Nishimura said his duty was to this best to curb the spread of the pandemic and achieve an economic recovery. That request was cancelled later, as some schools raised concerns that it amounted to an abuse of the power of government. Such request, as likely illegal, Japan's special measures law only allows political governors to economic freedoms for other measures.